three things. First of all, what we do on the ground in Preston, because I think it contrasts really certainly with how the main political parties operate, and I think it's a way that we should be thinking about operating in this respect across the country. And for us it means taking on three types of issues. The first one is that there is no issue too small for us to address and take up in our casework. It doesn't matter whether you've got a problem with your bins, you've got rats, you've got a housing problem, or whether it's something else, whether it's an immigration or an asylum issue. No matter what the issue is, if you come to our surgeries, at any time, any week, we will guarantee that we will take it up and fight with you to try and make sure that you get proper representation. Actually, there's a bit of a funny story, because when I was listening to Anne earlier on talking about her subsidies, I thought for ages she was talking about political subsidies, so that just shows you how sad I've become. But it does take action, because establishing subsidies is something that a lot of the main political parties have lost. And actually what happened earlier on this summer is we put out a leaflet saying Michael will be having one of these regular subsidies in part of our ward. And this guy came up to me and he said, "Are you Michael Lavalette?" "Yes." "Are you the councillor?" "Yes." He said, "I've got a really bad problem with my ear." And I'm like, no, it's not that kind of subsidy. Anyway, so that's the first thing. The second thing, however, it means that we have to relate to both national and international issues. And I'm really proud of the way in which we've been able to do this in Preston over the last 4 years, and over the last year in particular. And this week we got some fantastic news, because we led a campaign from January this year against Netcare, who is a South African multinational who were being brought in to carry out catch treatments in the Preston area. And we ran a very, very good campaign. They had one of their so-called consultations. There was a room full of 300 people, and they were consulting with people, which means, you know, putting a PowerPoint up for not taking any questions. And so obviously we stand up and demand that there was a vote taken, and we won that vote against Netcare, 298 against 2. Totally overwon it. And the fantastic news was that this Wednesday, after all the pressure, the government have said that they no longer support Netcare coming into the PCT in Lancashire. So we actually had a huge success there in pushing the government back on that issue. And of course, all we need to take up the question of war and civil liberties. And one of our great claims this year is that a man called Alberto Gonzalez, who was at the heart of the project for the war on terror, he set up the Guantanamo Bay regime, and he was going to come to Preston, and we organised a meeting, and he resigned. I'm not claiming all the responsibility for that, but he certainly was scared to come to Preston. And the final two things, and all I know, the final two things is that is reflected in who is here from Preston today. Because we've got Bev Cowan, who's at the forefront of the anti-academies campaign. We've got Dave Orr, who's a leading trade unionist in UCU. We've got Oakland Master, who I've worked incredibly close with for 4 years and is at the head of the Stop the War Coalition. And we've got Valerie Wise, who's a long-time Labour Party member, a Labour councillor, and heads the domestic violence unit in Preston. And that's the kind of delegation that should be a delegation come to respect. Only 2 of those 5 people from Preston are SWP members. It reflects the diversity of the campaign against war, against privatisation, against neoliberalism. And the final thing is this. In Preston, a fantastically good Labour councillor died a few weeks ago. There is a by-election in Preston in January. All the questions about unity and your vision for respect, they will be fought out in the streets of Preston. Please come in January. Make sure you're there.